Morning, everybody. I'm standing here in my kitchen. Going to do another little video about Yushan and Callie Lee's Keto 101. Now, before we get started, I'm going to point out my Eddie Bauer hat. You can't see the label down here, but this is Eddie Bauer too, so that means one thing. I'm about to go walking in the woods. And that's what you need to do when you are suffering from poor health. Of course, everybody needs to exercise, but it's very, very important when you've got health issues like me. Now, I've got arthritis and fibromyalgia, and my wife has type 2 diabetes. Dragging her along is a little more difficult. I'm more willing to get out there and do that. The keto diet is an evergreen product, okay? And it's the health and wellness industry's a $60 billion industry. It's one that you really want to get into. Now, before we get into the actual review, I'm going to have a little drink of kale juice here. I thought that maybe some of you might be interested in the benefits of kale juice and eating healthy and exercising, so that's why we're going to start out with that. Okay, this kale juice is perfect for somebody like me, and even better for my wife. With type 2 diabetes, okay, the chances of her going blind are actually pretty high. One of the ways that my wife can avoid that is by drinking kale juice. And it's so simple to make. I know a lot of people will watch this and go, oh, who wants to make kale juice? It's too hard. It's not. It's very easy. All I've got in this glass right here, okay, is kale. I've chopped it, put it in a blender. I threw in a little bit of honey, a green apple, and some lime juice and water and blended it up. Then I take a strainer and strain out the pulp and squeeze the pulp through the strainer to get all the juice out of it. And it tastes great. The lemon and the honey cuts down the bitterness of the kale. The stuff is packed full of nutrients and vitamins. It's really good too. Tastes great. Okay, so let's move on. We're going to talk first of all about what Yushan and Callie have for you. Now, if you read the email that I did, you've already got an idea, but I want to go more in depth with it, okay? So we know that they've got an ebook. It's a 10K ebook, and it's really well written. It's got great graphics in it. Now, what you can do if you don't want to use their graphics, it's PLR. You can pull the graphics out and put your own in, or you can go entirely just with text. It's up to you. Down here, I'm looking at my notes, of course, because I got a lot to talk about. Can't remember it all with fibromyalgia. Okay, you've got a diet checklist, okay? So you can, it's all into easy chunks, so it's easier for readers to digest all this information when it's all chunked out for them. You've got a high converting sales page and a hypnotic sales letter, okay, and top-notch graphics that go with that. There's also a lead magnet, and lead magnets are really important for you to attract new customers, and we all want new customers, of course. There's high converting email swipes. This is perfect. You know, you can send those emails out after you've got the product out to folks and they can get onto your list. Great. The ebook has covers and banners, and when you go to their sales page, they're going to show you all the examples of what they have, okay? So you're going to be able to see it. Like when you look, they talk about the hypnotic sales letter, okay, you can actually sample it right there on the sales page. I think that's a really good idea for you. You're going to have a great idea what's in the package, and it's really inexpensive. So it's amazing what's jam-packed into the front end of this. Let's see. Oh, this is a big one. Okay, a lot of people are going to love this. You've got PLR rights with this, okay, but you've also got resale rights and master resale rights. So what else have we got in here? I think that's probably a good rundown of what's in their package. Now, we also, Chad and I threw in a bonus for this. Now, Now, I'm going to explain a little bit about the bonus and what you can do with it. I wrote a keto ebook myself, okay? It's a little bit smaller than Yushan and Callie's, okay? But it's still jam-packed full of information. So in our bonus, you'll get that ebook. You'll also get hot product reviews of products that you can go to Amazon and sell to your customers, like, you know, really high quality juicers that have like 4.5 to 5 stars on Amazon. And people are searching for products like this all the time. There's also a report in there that talks about the promising results of the keto with major diseases, like cancer and some neurological diseases. There are some neurologists that are getting great results by putting some of their patients on a keto diet. Now, if you're not aware, the keto diet is not that easy to get into. It takes some work. You've got to really sell your folks on giving it a try. They do need to talk to their doctor first and see if they qualify for it. Their doctor might look at them and say to them, well, you know what, this isn't a great idea for you. The vast majority of people are going to be able to do this diet, but it does take some work. This bonus also includes another diet, okay, and it's called the 6 meals to 8 meals a day diet. Now, this is a diet that I have personally used, okay, back a long time ago. I'm 62 now, but when I was 46 years old and I was doing combat hap keto with a bunch of really young guys, I started out and I was overweight. I was 236 pounds and I needed to get down much lower than that. So I went on that diet, followed it consistently. It's so easy to do. It really is. You're not hungry on it. And I went from 236 to 204. So here's the deal. One of the reasons I'm telling you this is, think about it. If you bought the front end and you've got one keto ebook and it's 10,000 words, and then you've got a second one as a bonus, you've got a choice. You can look at the books and say, well, I like this one better. I'm going to package this up, and this is the one that I'm going to sell. You could take the other ebook and chop it down and put it into blog posts. Now, with the keto ebook that you're going to sell, why not take the 6 meals to 8 meals planner and just throw it in at the end as a bonus and explain to people, look, maybe, you know, you're on the keto diet and you have somebody else in your family who wants to lose weight too. They're 30 pounds overweight, they're 40 pounds overweight, but they're not comfortable doing the keto diet, or maybe they've been advised that it's not the best idea for them. You've just given them a great bonus, and you can say, look, try this one out, okay? It's really easy. There's a meal planner that goes with it that explains to them how they can prepare these easy, simple meals where they're basically eating about every 2 hours, and you're turning your body into a fat-burning furnace, okay? When you get into the situation that you're not eating regularly, let's say you skip breakfast, you have a bite to eat at lunch, and then you don't eat again until 8 o'clock at night, your body thinks that you're starving and it starts to store fat. And that's why you get all that belly fat, okay? But if you're constantly fueling it like a furnace, then it's going to burn off the fat. What else is in that bonus? Let's have a look. Oh, well, we can't miss this. We've got stunning graphics by Chad, my partner. And if you've ever seen his graphics, maybe I'm biased, but I think he's #1. I don't think there's anybody that does graphics better than him. So this is a great package. It's not going to be on much longer. That's why I jumped in here to do a little more review for you. Hang on for a second, starting to get thirsty. Got to have some more kale juice. Maybe I'll just finish it off. It is really good. Yum. Try the kale juice. You'll like it. Okay, so that's the end of my review for this. I hope you'll at least go and check out the Keto 101. And if it's not for you, no problem. But, you know, think about it. It's an awesome niche to get into. If you're looking for something else to get into, maybe you've been doing, you know, just self-development. Health and fitness and health and wellness is still really good. So that's it for today. I've got to get motoring. I've got to drive down to the river in about maybe an hour walk, okay, looking for birds and all that sort of stuff. Exercise is what keeps me from seizing up, and I hope that you feel the same way, that you eat well and you exercise well and you keep your mind happy too. That's all a big circle, and I hope you have a great day.